the word. But check this out. Ricky Martin says he needs time to heal after nephew drops incest and harassment claims. He needs time to heal, y'all. Ricky Martin is speaking out hours after his nephew withdrew claims that he was harassed by the 50-year-old singer after calling off their alleged affair. After hearing the allegations against him had dropped, the Latin pop artist expressed himself in a video obtained by TMZ in front of the cameras today because I really need to talk in order to start my healing process. So let's go and watch that video because Ricky Martin, I'm actually really happy that this actually came out. We went over that video and Popcorn over on YouTube, they really laid out a lot of evidence showing that this person had a criminal record. He had some the nephew had some other restraining orders against other people. His manager's trying to come get him. So I really thought that I'm really glad that Ricky Martin was let off the hook. Now, did he do it? I don't know. I want to think that he didn't. Ricky Martin's gone this whole time without any scandals, really. Even if he did do drugs, again, like what gay dude isn't doing cocaine and having awesome sex? So what's going on? You know, what's going on? Hey, all you lovely people. Moving Dutchman, I put another call out to I Have a Beard. We'll see what happens. If he denies me, it's your fault, Moving Dutchman. It's your fault, and you'll be banned. Just kidding. I couldn't ban you, baby. I can't quit you, Moving Dutchman. All right, so let's watch this this video that Ricky Martin has released. It would take a buttload of drugs for me to do that. No pun intended. Well, I mean, doing a bunch of drugs and having sex is fun. I mean, I'm not promoting that, but like in my younger days, doing a bunch of drugs with a girl, because I'm just a regular old asshole cis male over here. I would do drugs with chicks and we'd bang all night. That was awesome. I had a good time in my younger days. I don't think that you should do that unless you want to. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But, you know, I had a good time having sex and doing a bunch of drugs. That was the shit. But again, I don't want to promote it like that's the thing to do. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. I heard it here. Nate is like, fuck it. Fuck it. Me and my girl gonna do a bunch of cocaine and have ourselves a party. Again, doing drugs with a female and for me was fun. But for you guys, I don't know. That's all on you guys. But I don't suggest it. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. It is my mission to get him here. But oh my God, he is such a nice guy. If I was a woman. If I was a woman. That's the fastest way the drugs can hit through your butt. So I think it's easier to get to the bloodstream that way. If I'm scientifically correct, the sacred needles approach. I want the milk from Clockwork Orange. I don't remember the milk from Clockwork Orange. Was it good milk? Did it get you all fucked up? I can't remember it. I only remember like that terrible part and the part where his eyes are all like held open and shit. The book says it's loaded with drugs. Well, there you go. If the book says it, it must be true. All right, so let's watch this Ricky Martin, painful and devastating. And again, I'm happy that Ricky Martin is getting off the hook here. I don't think he did it personally. I don't want to believe that he did it. He's gone all these years with no scandal. The kid had a criminal record. It seems like he's out there. Seems like people are trying to get him for his money right now. So let's see what Ricky Martin has to say. He also put out a version of this in Espanol.
Because I'm in front of the cameras today because I really need to talk in order for me to start my healing process. For 2 weeks, I was not allowed to defend myself because I was following a procedure where the law obligated me not to talk until I was in front of a judge.
I think the law, that's probably a good thing. Your lawyers were telling you not to talk because you're probably better off. The thing that I respect about Ricky Martin, too, is that he didn't cancel his He didn't cancel his performance at the Hollywood Bowl. He's coming out with a new album. He just moved right forward. I feel like people who are guilty are going to go into hiding. They're going to like cancel all this shit. I feel like people that are super guilty are gonna like, you know, right off the bat, it's not me, I didn't do shit, and then, you know, cancel shit. And I feel like Ricky Martin just mowed right on through it. He made one statement online, and that was it. And he's like, I'm gonna do all my other stuff. So there we go. Let's go.
And got this claims were proven to be false, but I'm going to tell you the truth. It has been so painful. It has been devastating for me, for my family, for my friends. I don't wish this upon anybody.
Yeah, and that's the other part of this, right? Like he is getting. It's not just him who's going through this. It's his friends, his family, his children, you know, and his reputation. That's the one shitty part about this. This guy has done so good at preserving his reputation, and then just for this to sort of come out, this is hard. This is a hard thing for anybody to have to go through. But we love you, Ricky. I don't know anybody that's clean shaven after getting accused of something who says than trying to hide something. In the words of Kurt Cobain in Nirvana, come as you are, and also a page in Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, you know, this guy got all spiffied up, looks good, he still looks beautiful. He's a beautiful man here. This is beautiful man meat right here, folks. Looking good for the camera.
To the person that was claiming this nonsense, I wish him the best. And I wish he finds the help so he can start a new life filled with love and truth and joy, and he doesn't hurt anybody else. Now, my priority is to heal. And how do I heal? With music. I cannot wait to be back on stage. I cannot wait to be back in front of the cameras and entertain, which is what I do best. Thank you to all of my friends. Thank you to all the fans who always believed in me. You have no idea the strength that you gave me with every comment you wrote on social media. I wish you love and light, and here we come with the same strength and passion. God bless you all.
Okay. Moving Dutchman, how dare you? How dare you compare this beautiful piece of man meat to that? Well, let's just face it, Amber Heard is still hot. She's still pretty badass. But you're getting Amber feeling somehow. Listen, I could see that, I guess. I could see that. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. And again, who knows what happened? You know, I saw online a lot of people were like, well, he must have paid her off. Must have paid him off. Must have paid him off. You know, keep him shut. Keep his mouth shut. But I don't know. You know, I really don't know what the case may be, but it's a horrible thing to go through, I'm sure. You know, like it's not. I mean, if he did it, then damn him to hell. But if he's just getting ran through because he's just trying to get milk for money, and this person does have mental thing, I mean, he's like wishing that person, his nephew, the best of luck in life. You know, he wants him to get help. And I don't know. Maybe that means something. Maybe it doesn't. That's Vince McMahon, who's playing people off of the WWF. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. So Kemper, he did a pretty cool video on the whole situation. He kind of broke it down. I don't know if we'll watch this whole video, but he definitely has some good insight on the whole situation. So let's watch a little bit of this.
Warren just won in court in the restraining order against him from his own nephew. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment,
make sure you like and subscribe,
and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, it feels like we've been covering this story for a long time, but it really hasn't been that.
Maybe we should hire the analyst of body language woman in this show. Is there body language? Let's see if there's body language for Ricky. Ricky!
Richie!
Oh shit, guys, we got it.
Analicemos el lenguaje corporal, expresiones y microexpresiones.
Oh damn it! She's speaking in another language. You guys ready for some? You guys ready for some translation here? Oh. Let me see if there's something else. Morning ritual. Ricky Martin denies allegation. Damn it! All right.
Analicemos el lenguaje corporal, expresiones.
Let's analyze body language expressions. In the book of Samo Positive Negativity, aka Passive Aggressive 101 Classic Moves, the art of master practitioner of saltiness. You are very good at that. All right, guys, let's see if we can get through this without me losing my shit here.
Y microexpresiones
And micro expressions of Ricky Martin. Welcome to Pan 1111. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this video. As always,
Hola a todos y bienvenidos a este video.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this video. As always, we'll be share the technical and theoretical part. Everyone can generate their own conclusion. Having said that, let's start with the analysis. I don't know what any of that says. I'm Mexican. I don't know how to do this Spanish stuff. No tomes decisiones. Okay. The first thing we notice is his posture. Notice how his hands are tightly intertwined. And how he squeezes his finger. This is a gesture of self-control. This means that Ricky Martin he feels stressed, anxious, nervous, fearful, and even insecure. Besides that, this is a way of telling himself that everything is going to be okay, but not his lips. See how they are elongated horizontally. This is known as a unit of action 20, and it tells us that there is a mixture between surprise and emotional bond, means that he feels affected. So his lips say that he's emotionally affected, and he's self-soothing his hands. So this girl looks really young to be a body language expert, though. But we're going with it. Or the next state. I have been working in the ES for almost 4 decades, stage shows in the public eye. What?
Tengo casi 4 décadas trabajando en los escenarios en el ojo público.
Self-soothing. The first thing he says is that I have been working on stage for almost 4 decades. When he mentions that raising his eyebrow, which indicates emphasis, I have been working on stage in public eye for almost 4 decades. And then we can notice this asymmetrical expression as it could be. Oh, God damn it. I'm such a shit reader. And then we notice this symmetrical expression as it could, noticing it only leaves a raised eyebrow that is left eyebrow. Remember that the left side of our body represents the most genuine and emotional side. Also see how it raises the internal part of the eyebrow, not the external, the internal. This means that, so he's got this whole like, yeah, okay, we got Baby but just give me a second. I'm trying to watch this. There is sadness and regret working on stage in the public eye. Why does he regret? Mentions that he has never had to deal with something so painful, and when he mentions it or shakes his head here, there is synchrony and congruence, since he is verbally and bodily denying. I see. So because he is actually saying what he's saying and saying no, and he's shaking his head no, it's synchronized and there's a congruence there. Whereas like when you see Amber Heard talking about stuff and she was being like, yes, I was abused. Yes, I was. Yes, always. He was always beating me. Yes, he was always. Yeah, we'll get to Baby Yoda here in a second.
Sincronía y congruencia, ya que está negando verbalmente y corporalmente.
This moment never comes. It seems to me very important and is a reflex stimulus, and it is when he mentions.
Y llega este momento que me parece muy importante y es un estímulo reflejo y es cuando menciona fui víctima.
I was a victim. When he says that, we can notice this expression. The first thing that you will notice, okay, here's the juice. Here's the juice.
Cuando dice eso podemos notar esta expresión. Lo primero que podrá notar es una ligera sonrisa.
Is a slight asymmetric smile means that the
Simétrica. Quiere decir que está elevando su comisura izquierda, el lado emocional.
genuine, spontaneous, emotional side is raising its left corner, and see how not only that is also turning to,
Vean cómo no solo
so
eso,
around here.
también está volteando hacia la derecha,
The
hacia
right
abajo,
downwards, indicating that there is a connection with emotions and sensations.
indicándonos que hay conexión con emociones y sensaciones. Por lo tanto,
Therefore, this is indicating that he is genuinely connecting with the emotions by mentioning
está conectando con las emociones al mencionar que fue víctima.
that he was the victim and they are emotions of contempt. He was a victim of the lie.
Ahora presten mucha
Now pay close attention because this is a key moment in the analysis, since after saying I was the victim, he mentions a lie, and when he says this, he generates this expression. Is a great reflexive stimulus. Mentioning the lie generates this reaction, specific expression in your body, and that is very important since we are analyzing is posture before. Sorry, I'm sucking, guys.
es la postura ante lo que está diciendo.
What you are saying in the situation and defending yourself and mentioning the lie.
Ante la situación y el estarse defendiendo y el mencionar la mentira no solamente está generando
Is not only generating contempt, as we have already seen when he speaks of being a victim, but it is
desprecio como ya lo vimos cuando habla de ser víctima, sino que también está generando
also he is generating surprise, astonishment, disgust, displeasure. He is the victim of the lie. Yeah, I see it. Look, he's just like, I didn't fuck my nephew.
después de decir
After saying that, he seeks to regain his composure, and we notice it since his nostrils are
su compostura y podemos notarlo ya que se dilatan ligeramente sus fosas nasales. Esto se conoce
slightly dilated. This is known as 38 and indicates that he seeks to calm.
como 38 y nos indica que busca tranquilizarse. Luego dirige su mirada
Down, then he directs his gaze towards the lower right, indicating that he is connecting
inferior, indicando que está conectando con sensaciones.
with sensations. Remember that I have a video that I just uploaded specifically talking about all the meaning of the looks, and I will leave it there just in case you haven't seen it. Mentions, unfortunately, and when he says that, we see how the camera turns and suddenly
Cámara y repentinamente desvía la mirada.
he averts his gaze, breaks eye contact, indicating to
Pena o vergüenza. Al
us that there is insecurity, sorrow, or shame. In addition to that, see how he thins his lips. This is known as unit of action 23, which
Además de eso,
is
vean cómo afina los labios. Esto se conoce como una unidad de acción 23 que nos está indicando
indicating retention of either emotions or information. Remember when you see this, when someone is tightening their lips in this way, refining them, generating almost a straight line, indicates to us that the person retains something, and it is like biting his tongue, unfortunately. Ooh, that's not good. So maybe there's some truth to him banging his nephew. I don't know.
morderse la lengua. Cuando dice el
When he
ataque
says the attack came, when he says the attack came, we can notice how he raises his eyebrows, indicating
podemos notar
in
cómo eleva sus cejas indicando asombro. Completa la frase.
Full shadow the previous sentence, saying a member of the family, and when he mentions that, we can notice.
Diciendo un miembro de la familia. Y cuando menciona eso podemos notar esta expresión.
This expression, notice how he slightly raises the inner part of his left eyebrow. This is known. I'm going to speed this up a little because why not? Who cares? I can't understand what she's saying anyways.
Noten cómo eleva ligeramente la parte interna de su ceja izquierda. Esto se conoce como una unidad de expresión.
As a version unit, one unit, and it is indicating sadness, regret, and being afflicted. See how
Nos está indicando tristeza, pesar y el encontrarse afligido. Vean cómo es muy ligero este movimiento.
light
Noten que el
this movement is remember that Ricky Martin uses Botox, and he himself has confirmed it. Oh shit.
y él mismo lo ha confirmado en entrevistas. Esto es muy importante.
In interviews, this is very important to take into account since they are limiting their facial expressions. Oh shit, yeah, because Botox sort of paralyzes parts of your face.
En cuenta ya que están limitando sus expresiones faciales. Por lo tanto, forma parte
So it is part of their baseline that it came from a family member.
de su línea base. Luego suspira obligando a sus pulmones
And then they sigh, forcing their lungs to take a breath to relax.
a tomar aire para relajarse.
Precisely, they're dealing with mental problems, and they say that your relative is dealing
Y dice que su familiar está lidiando con problemas mentales. Y cuando
with
menciona
mental problems, and when he mentions that, we will notice how he nods.
por lo tanto hay coherencia y congruencia.
So there is coherence and congruence between what he says verbally and bodily.
Dice que desea que encuentre la luz.
Says that he wants me to find the light, and when he mentions that, he generates this expression, as you can see.
Cuando menciona eso genera esta expresión. Como podrán notar, continúa elevando la parte interna.
See, he continues to raise his eyebrow, the inner part of his eyebrows, indicating sadness despite being
Indicándonos tristeza, pesar y estar afligido, pero también podemos
afflicted. But we can also see how he lowers his chin, indicating a defensive gesture that he
mentón, indicándonos un gesto a la defensiva, él se está protegiendo y
is
además
protecting himself, and also closes his eyes slightly, indicating analysis or skepticism.
indicándonos análisis o escepticismo. Pasa la lengua por sus labios, indicando
Passes his tongue over his lips, indicating that he is nervous, but about what he is
lo que está a punto de decir.
about to say. This is indicating that he is taking care of his words, and mentions the
Y menciona, la mentira lastima,
lie. It hurts a lot, and when he mentions that he nods again, there is congruence between what
siente. Nuevamente hay congruencia entre lo que dice verbal y corporalmente al
he says verbally and bodily when he reaffirms it with his movements. He does not lie. He does a lot of damage.
con sus movimientos.
La mentira hace mucho daño.
Dice que la mentira le hizo mucho
He says that the lie did a lot of damage to him, to his husband, to his children, to his parents, and when he
a sus hijos, a sus padres. Y cuando menciona eso, presten mucha
mentions that, pay close attention above to his nasal labial fold. Here you are just going to
del surco nasogeniano. Aquí justamente van a ver cómo comienza a brincar.
see how things begin. See how this begins to jump. We are indicating disgust and displeasure. He did a lot of damage to me, to my children, my husband.
Menciona que no se pudo
Yeah.
entender antes porque había un proceso que tenía que seguir. Y cuando menciona
Process that had to follow, and when he mentions that again, he nods, indicating us again.
eso, nuevamente asiente, indicándonos otra vez congruencia.
Congruence, he could not defend me before.
Este video, espero que les haya
For this video, I hope you liked it. So easy for the sake of commenting and sharing.
gustado. Si fue así, no olviden de darle like, comentar, compartir, pero también recuerden suscribirse y activar la campanita de notificaciones.
Okay, so what's she saying? That there might have been something. There might have been something there of truth between him and his nephew. Maybe. But it looks like most things line up and that he was probably telling the truth. So thank you, Pam1111. Okay. Let me get